What's going on, guys? Hey, welcome back to another video. Earnings report Monday. You already know what time it is, though. Not a lot going on this week, though. I don't know if I got turned off by all this Lyft thing taking looks away, but I also got a lot of work. And again, if you're new to the channel and this is your first video, I'm a commercial drone pilot, so I do Uber and Lyft, and also some of my private rides when I don't have any work. So yes, I do treat all this rideshare thing as a side thing. Every Monday, I try to do a little report and show you guys how I did the previous week. So I'm gonna start with Uber. Uber wasn't that busy today. Again, I had a lot of work, as you can see right here. See if the camera will focus. 20 trips, 25 hours online in about what we're looking at, 18 hours or something like that. 15 hours active, 652.76. I think it was about 80-ish something, almost $90 in cash tips that I got with Uber. Again, I had a lot of work on my drone things. Lyft, I'll show you what Lyft looks like. You're probably gonna laugh. Lyft, I mean, it's something else. I've only did one ride with Lyft, and that one ride right there, that was a 2086. That was a Lux ride. That was the last Lux ride that came in for Lyft, and that's all I have with that. Now my own rides, I had 27 of them. Again, listen, if for whatever reason you're one of my riders on my private rides, I always appreciate you guys sticking with me, calling me to take you back and forth to the airport or whatever it is that you guys need. I always appreciate you guys calling me, and I also appreciate if, again, for whatever reason you follow my channel. Thanks a lot for watching the video. So here we go. I got here 27 rides that I did on my own. That equals $16.20. Again, the 27 rides, they were priced at $60. That's what I usually charge. If you're within a certain distance from LAX, I usually do 120 round trip, 60 to take you there, 60 to bring you back home. So this week, 27 rides, $16.20. That's how much they would all together without the tips, just the rides by itself. And the tips all together, again, thank you all for the tips. I as a driver, I like to share these numbers because I want you guys to notice, and I'm pretty sure you already noticed by now. Whenever I do my private rides, again, it's way cheaper than what Uber charges sometimes. But when you provide a good service, though, riders are not afraid to go ahead and show you their appreciation. So tips altogether for these 27 rides equal $730, and that brought it all together on my private rides to $23.50. One thing about my private rides, so I am considering not doing them anymore in the future. The reason why is because I mean we're all here. Look, we're all here trying to make money. I don't encourage anybody to do it, but if you want to do it, then go ahead. I have got a lot of emails from other people that I met outside of this YouTube thing, because we met, we at the supercharger, we met in some places that we hang out near the airport, and instead of giving my number, I usually just give them my email. And some of them don't ask me up front, some of them do, but some of them just send me a quick email and ask me, hey, how do you go about approaching, riders without getting in trouble, without getting reported or whatever. If you are watching this video, you made it this far into the video, if you want me to make a video and talk about how I go about doing this, I'll be more than happy to do it, but I don't think that'll be something you guys will be interested on. The only reason why I suggested to you guys, if you do want to know, let me know in the comments. But I never thought about sharing that with you. I mean, it's just really simple, but for whatever reason, other guys that I have met here, they always ask me, hey, how do you go about, even starting that conversation. Well, anyways, I'm considering not doing this ride. So as you can see, you've been watching my little videos on the earnings report. It's decent money that comes in from those rides, though. And again, I know that a lot of you that did this in the past, you're probably experts because you did limo service or whatever, or you did your own rides, and you had a bunch of rates that are way more than what I charge. Listen, this has been working out for me. I don't see the need to raise what I charge. It'll get to a point where people are going to look at me and say, why go with you? And I can just go ahead, turn on the Uber app at the last minute and probably get a ride cheaper than what you're charging me. I know things go up, cost of operating vehicles and all that good stuff go up. By the way, I'm going to test Model 3 if you're new to the channel. But anyways, overall, I'm considering eventually not doing the strips anymore because I just don't want to. I don't want to get myself in a situation where I might end up in some legal trouble. And again, I'm not afraid of it. It's just that the possibility is always there. And you just never know. Again, my clientele, it's getting to a point where it's pretty much the same faces. And this week, out of those 27 rides that I did, there's only 2 new faces. One of them got the phone number from somebody else. And the other gentleman, I picked him up. I picked him up last week and I dropped him off at LAX. And he got my phone number. And I didn't expect him to text me and, and be like, hey, I need you to come pick me up. So that's how I met the guy. But again, there's always that little risk, in the corner of, could I get myself in trouble one day? Maybe for insurance reasons. Hopefully I don't get called wrap around the tree for an accident or whatever. I do have insurance that do cover rideshare. It's not fully on commercial insurance. Supposedly, some of the cars that we have in the family, we use them for some of the business that we have, and that's commercial policy. But I'm not 100% sure that it'll be the right one to have to cover these though. So I'm considering probably stopping at some point. I do not feel like starting a whole legit limo or ride service or any of that. So there you have it. Altogether, it came out to, if I do it to the T, it'll be $3,002. I could probably include the $20 that I did on that last Lyft ride, but it's Lyft. Man, Lyft is just going down the crapper, man. That's just my opinion. I'm trying to give it a chance. By the way, yesterday night, suddenly just added an extra bonus. They usually do it a few days ahead of time, and I think they gave me another bonus on top of the. Every week I get $150 for 50 rides. That's the EV bonus, how they call it. And they added another $190 for 50 rides. So this week, if I do 50, if I do 50 rides from today till Friday, 5 in the morning, and then I get both bonuses. I've been trying to give Lyft a chance, but every time I turn this app on, the rider comes. They're not even worth even turning the darn thing on. So I'm still gonna see if in the next few days before Friday at 5 in the morning, if I can go ahead and put in those 50 rides out, I'll be more than happy to take the bonus. But again, they're making it so hard to even cherry pick, because what's coming, at least in the morning time here in LA, on the areas where I turn the Lyft app on, this trash, straight up trash. So anyway, so that's going to be it for the earnings report this Monday. If you're new to the channel, you made it this far into the video, do me a favor, give this video a like, subscribe if you feel like some of the other videos on the channel are, teaching you anything or showing you something that you didn't know before. Thanks a lot for watching. We'll see you on the next video.